Mr. Math here. Thanks for watching my videos. Be sure to like and subscribe, and remember to ring the bell to be notified of updates. Hello viewers, welcome back to Oblivion Remastered. This is Geoffrey Geoffrey, proud homeowner in the city of Cheydinhal. And we're, as I just said, in the city of Cheydinhal. We're here for a couple of things. We've already accomplished one or two of them. To begin with, we need to talk to the Count. We are here on behalf of the Blades to get support for the County Bruma, because the Mythic Dawn is apparently going to open a massive Oblivion Gate there pretty soon. Speaking of which, we closed an Oblivion Gate just outside the city with the, you might say, help of the Count's son.
Thank you for closing the Oblivion Gate. We all took heart when we heard the news.
Oh, you're welcome. It was, after all, my holy duty, since I am a cleric of the divines and all.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
And of course we have stuff to sell.
You drive a hard bargain.
Mace of Putrefaction, yeah. It is a Daedric mace, but honestly, it's not as good as mine, so... You know, thanks to the enchantment on it. Oh, I forgot to store these in my house. Grand Ring of the North. 25% frost resistance. That's not bad. I have two of these. Don't really care about them. But I'll keep them stored in my house as a token of my accomplishments or whatever. Right, and I have a whole lot of alchemy stuff that I gathered beyond the gate. So yeah, we closed that gate.
That's more than I'd usually pay. That's more than I'd usually pay.
Shield on sale 50%. Yeah, pretty good actually, but I'll never use them anyway.
That's a fair deal. A good price for a good customer.
Corrode weapon. Damage intelligence. Drain skill hand to hand. I should probably just get rid of all of these scrolls. I'm never going to use any of them. Even if I want to use them, I'll forget.
That seems a fair price. You drive. An excellent bargain. You've made a good bit of gold. An excellent bargain.
Okay. Let's see. Oceanic Journey, water walking. Pale Pass map. Still marked as a quest item. Why does all that Bruma stuff still stay marked as quest items? I'm pretty sure I've done all of those quests.
A fine transaction. You drive a hard bargain. You drive a hard bargain.
Okay.
A pleasure to serve you. Take care.
I forgot to check what the sigil stone does. Let's take a quick look at that. Hopefully it's something good. Fire damage or light? Light? No way. I'm not going to bother with that. But fire damage? I mean, I currently have an electricity damage mace and a cold damage sword, though I've stored the cold sword. A fire damage weapon could come in handy. I don't really have a convenient weapon to put that on yet, but yeah, I like that one. Okay, and before I forget, let's store that Cheydinhal guard outfit. Do I want to take all this stuff with me now? I probably should. Okay. There we go. And now that I think about it, maybe wearing one of these when I go to talk to the Count would make him happy and remind him that I saved his son. And yes, I saved that fop. I mean, I gotta give him credit for having the guts to actually go in there and try to close the gate, but seriously, he was useless. And he kept getting in my way and ending up getting thwacked by my mace. The dummy. Right, and I noticed that some of my equipment needs to be repaired. There we go. Right. Okay, so our carry weight's looking all right at the moment. Now then, let's go talk to the Count. Hopefully he's actually awake and sitting on his chair like he's supposed to be. And after that, we will come back to the Fighters Guild and speak to the guild master here and see if he has a job for us. Orin said that he would. There's where we're headed.
My pleasure, really.
The way she was kind of bobbing and weaving there looked like she was deliberately trying to get in my way. Elder Scrolls pathing issues. Ain't they something? Oh good, he's here. Your Grace, good morning, and blessings of the Divines upon you.
I'm pleased to finally meet the savior of Cheydinhal. I'm also overjoyed that you saved my son's life. I realize he's trying at times, and he speaks before he thinks. But he's still my son, and I adore him greatly. I'm sure he was difficult to travel with, and I respect your patience. Most would have given him up for dead, rather than deal with his ego. Anyway, I digress. I'm sure you wish to hear of your reward. I'm in possession of 2 fine weapons. They're both heirlooms of the Indarys family, held in the castle for several generations. I'd take great pleasure in bestowing one of them upon you. Please, choose the Thornblade or the Staff of Indarys.
I'm probably gonna take the staff.
The Staff of Indarys it is. Again, I thank you on behalf of all the citizens of Cheydinhal, and I especially thank you as an elated father. Farewell, and may RK guide you.
Thank you very much. I must say I was surprised that your Grace was so straightforward about your son's finer qualities.
Even though he may be a bit misguided, I'm still proud to call him my son.
Well, he certainly has courage. I can't fault him for that. And his knighthood, what do you think of them?
I think if you had the chance to speak to any of the knights, they were happy to follow Farwill into battle. I'll be having a very long talk with my impetuous son. I don't blame him directly for their deaths, but he must learn to do things the proper way. He must realize he'll be ruling Cheydinhal one day. That's a responsibility I aim to make him ready for.
Oh, a very clear-minded gentleman is his Grace. On a somewhat different matter, your Grace. There is an issue up north in Bruma, and they can use your assistance.
I will not forget your service to me and to Cheydinhal. Rescuing my son from the Oblivion Gate was a daring feat. With the Oblivion Gate closed, I can now gladly send aid to Bruma.
My thanks, your Grace. And Bruma will thank you as well.
My soldiers are brave and capable. They will do their duty.
Absolutely, thank you. And, your Grace, could I perhaps request that you have a chat with the Chancellor over in the Imperial City? Perhaps persuade him to do the same?
The head of the Elder Council and a trusted servant of the Empire. No one is better suited to guide us through these troubled times.
Well, I think that was a politically polite way of saying no. Well, many thanks, your Grace. I shall take my leave. Blessings of the Divines upon you, and all of us, I suppose, in this troubling times?
You too.
Well, looks like Okado's decision is going to stand for the time being, but everything else went pretty well. Damage to strength and shock damage. I mean, that's some pretty good shock damage. I can't deny that. Damage to strength is a little bit meh. And it can impede their physical attacks, that's true. But still, I would very much prefer just direct damage. Oh well. I suspect the Thornblade would have been not anywhere near as good as my own weapons. So, yeah, that's not bad. I suppose, hey, it's not as heavy as a regular staff, too. Huh. I never use these staves anymore. That's... Let's improve it up to 125%. There we go. I think I am going to keep my Staff of Paralysis with me, definitely, but the Staff of Indarys is going into storage in my house. As for the Staff of Thunderbolts that I've been carrying, I'll have to think about it. If I do put it into storage, it'll be in the Imperial City rather than here. Okay, then. Well, we have aid for Bruma and the Count's undying gratitude for rescuing his rather foppish wastrel of a son.
Good afternoon.
And to you, good sir. Blessings of the Nine upon you. Let's go talk to Grokaz. There he is. Grokash. Excuse me.
What can I do for you, meat? Need something to do?
Apparently I do, yes. What have you got for me, sir?
I've got something for you. Could be tough. There are some escaped fugitives for you to find, meat.
Prison break, eh?
Some real hard cases got out of the Bravil prison. Been terrorizing the locals ever since. The watch is useless, so we step in. Get to it.
Bravil? Well, I guess I do need to go there.
Apparently, there are 3 or 4 of them. Real nasty from what I hear. You take care of them. Maybe you'll get lucky and they'll surrender.
They would if they were smart.
Find the fugitives. Make yourself useful.
But, people who get caught and thrown in prison generally aren't the smartest bunch. Right then. Bravil, hey? Go down to Bravil, talk to the Count, take care of the fugitives, come back and speak to Grokash again. Honestly, shouldn't take too terribly long. Now I could go south to the Reed River and actually walk along it to get to Niben Bay and Bravil. Doesn't sound like too bad of an idea now that I put it into words. Wait a second, wait a second. Wasn't there someone in town somewhere I needed to talk to?
Can I help you?
I'm looking for a gentleman. Jemane something?
Reynold Jemane. No. Don't know anyone by that name. There's a Guilbert Jemane in town, however. Maybe he can help you. He's staying over at the Newlands Lodge, but you also might find him walking around town. Good luck.
The Newlands.
Take care.
Right. So that should be right here, isn't it? Yeah. Let's see if he's hanging around.
Greetings, Blood Oversinium. Your shield arm looks strong. Cheydinhal sleeps more soundly tonight, thanks to you, friend. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for someone who's supposed to be here. Looks like you don't know him, though. Guilbert Jemane? No?
Boss Uglies in Cheydinhal are the Orums. Don't mean nothing to you. You is the outside. Just stay outside, and everything's Mr. Tinker. Got me?
Unfortunately, yes.
Farewell.
Okay, so you don't know this Jemane person. Maybe she does.
How goes it? Cheydinhal is in your debt, friend. That Oblivion Gate had us all living in fear.
Well, it was my duty after all. I was hoping you might know of this Jemane fellow also, but it appears that you don't.
Here you have your chapel-going Imperials and your chapel-dodging Dark Elves, and never shall the twain meet. The Imperials have the gold, houses, and top spots. Dark Elves like me left Morrowind and the whole priest-ridden tribunal nightmare. And we take the whole patriotic Imperial mission attitude with a dose of salt.
Well, thanks for the interesting information.
Good day.
Jemane does not seem to be here, though. Why can I not go up the stairs? That was weird. Oh. Excuse me, mister.
Is there something I can do for you?
Would you be, Mr. Jemane?
He's alive? I was told that my mother and brother never survived. This is amazing. I'll need to go see him at once. You'll have to excuse me. I'd better leave right away. But please, come and see us in Chorrol. It would be wonderful for us both to be able to thank you for helping us find each other again.
So he's your brother. Okay, that explains a few things, I suppose.
Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city?
Yes, that would be me. All right, well, you run off to Chorrol, then.
This reunion will be the happiest day of my life.
Well, I hope that turns out to be true. And that your brother being a drunken buffoon doesn't sour things. Right, well. Anyway, time to get down to Bravil. Off we go. Alright, let's see here. And off he goes. So let's see here. So yeah, we go kind of southeast-ish to get to the Reed River. And then just follow it downstream to the Niben and right across to Bravil. Sounds simple enough. let us be on our way. And there goes Guilbert. It's raining. We could probably follow him all the way back to Chorrol, but we have other fish to fry right now. Let's see. That's more or less where I want to go. Well, the weather sure turned quickly, didn't it? What's the name of this little town down here? I've forgotten. Harlan's Watch.
What is it?
What is it now?
The Colovian Highlands are barren wastelands along the border with Hammerfell.
I see.
They say that when you murder someone...
Let's see. So I need to go down that away. It's not too far. A lot of bergamot here. Going down to Vatican. I wonder, when they named that place, did they realize how similar to Vatican it sounded? Am I under attack? I thought I heard the attacking noise. Okay. Guess not. I will probably shortly be under attack by many mud crabs. Okay, so there's the start of the river. And off we go. See? Mud crab. He's killing himself. Go on. One more. Come on. What? What? Why did that happen? Pitcher plants. And a nernroot. And a somnolius plant and monkshoot. Okay. Why did I suddenly fall into the water? That was weird. Whatever. Anyway, downstream we go. Ultimately, probably safer than cross the land. And it will take us... went the wrong way. assuming I don't keep going the wrong way, it will take us right out across from Bravil, according to the map. Drakelow. Little town? Huh. Wonder what's up there. Squandered mine. Drakelow. Door to Drakelow.
By the 9 to 5s, can't a woman get a moment to herself? Leave me.
Oh, fine. Why keep the door unlocked then? Thought maybe it was an inn or something. That's kind of irritating. Okay, there's a cave somewhere up here. Okay, got that on the map. Oh, I don't need that marker up there anymore. Okay, there's the, not an inn. How is one expected to get here normally? Okay, we got ourselves a little game trail here. Maybe this will get us back down to the water. What the? Oh. Legionnaire. Okay, sure enough, there's the water. Let's see, where are we exactly? Okay. Little, cove there, and then we need to go that way, it would appear. Ah, this just goes back to the farm. I'm under attack again. Another mud crab, I'll bet. Yep. And yep, this is the way I need to go. Excellent. Wenderbeck Cave. Okay, got that on my map. Oh, another mud crab. Ugh. Come along then. There he is. Why are mud crabs so blasted aggressive? I really don't get it. Oh, it's a slaughterfish. Okay, I thought it was another mud crab. There was another mud crab, actually. Behind me, though. I think we're getting close to the mouth of the river. Yeah, not too much further. And then just a quick skip across the Niben itself and we'll be at our destination. Let's see here. Beyond Cave, flooded mine. A former gate to Oblivion. Okay. I guess we should make for the flooded mine. That's more or less where we need to go. There's someone walking along the bank of the river. What is that about? It's almost 8 p.m. Tooth in the sea. This is that Alteration person.
Yes.
Are you that Alteration trainer I've been hearing about?
Would you learn from me, then meet me during the day, out under the waves in the bay?
All right then.
Good day.
Good evening, rather. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, basically next to the flooded mine there. Really right on the bank. Okay, so this is the flooded mine. Yeah, that's the flooded mine. So he's right behind the flooded mine. He wants me to come out here during the day, does he? Well, he has a point. It is kind of late. Well into the evening.
How are you?
Doing pretty well. Blessings of the night upon you. That horse that's been here forever is gone. Huh. There was a horse that was just kind of living there on the bridge, and he's not there anymore.
My friend!
Excuse me.
Well met, guildmate.
Blessings of the divine upon you, especially Julianos. Let's see here. Okay, so Bravil. There's the bandits, escaped criminals, whatever they were. And then I also need to talk to the Count to get help for Bravil. Let's see. Who should I talk to about the escaped criminals, though? Let's see. Quests. The Fugitives. Okay, why did the guildmaster at Cheydinhal send me all the way to Bravil? That doesn't make too much sense. You know, if the Bravil guild house gave me this job, then that would be understandable. Where is the Fighters Guild? I've kind of gotten turned around here. There it is.
It was you that closed that Oblivion Gate, wasn't it? That was a brave thing to do.
Well, I am the Cleric of the Divines, and of course a member in good standing of the Fighters Guild. Could hardly shirk from such danger, could I? Speaking of the guild, I was sent here by the Guildmaster of Cheydinhal looking for some fugitives. Could you tell me anything?
Wish I could help you out, but the locals aren't talking. You might try asking around. Butter them up a bit. Good luck.
Interesting.
Good day.
So that means either it's someone who's really popular, or someone who's really feared.
Good hunting.
Have you heard about that ghost of the old man that looks out into Niben Bay each night? They're calling him the Forlorn Watchman.
Well, I can worry about that later. It's late and I need some sleep.
Well met.
And to you. Nice evening we're having.
Please, go on.
Wow. He loves me. And granted, I did save the city from the Oblivion Gate, and etc., but still. I've been told that there are some dangerous fugitives in the area?
Sure, I know about them. Look, you didn't hear it from me. But rumor is they're hiding out in Bloodmayne Cave. 4 of them. Bad news.
Understood. So they're dangerous people?
Wish I had more to tell you about them, but I don't.
Fair enough.
Farewell.
Bad news, he said. So at least in his case, the general idea is that they are dangerous. I wonder. Right. Okay, let's store some stuff. And let's see. Okay, that should do it, I think. Yep, that would do it. Now then. Bloodmayne Cave, he said. That's not too far away. I'm still kind of curious about this. He thinks they're bad news. But is that just him? Would other people disagree, I wonder? Well. We had a fairly long journey. Not a difficult journey, but a long one. All right, then. Well, we have a few things to do. This Fighters Guild quest, of course. But then there's also the business with, what's his name? Tooth in the Sea? And, of course, we have to talk to the Count. But that's going to be next time, because we have reached the end of the episode. So, viewers, thank you very much for watching Oblivion Remastered. We are moving right along and getting lots of stuff done. And in the next episode, we will talk to the Count, go back and chat with... Is that really his name, Tooth in the Sea? I don't remember offhand. Something like that. Yeah, that is in fact his name, Tooth in the Sea. We will talk to him to see about that alteration training quest thing. And then perhaps go take care of the fugitives, time permitting. So that is our plan for next time. Oh, and also, I think I might take another crack at the Forlorn Watchman. I tried that once before. Followed him through the forest, and he got stuck on a tree root. I mean, how does a ghost get stuck on a tree root? I mean, seriously? But yeah, as long as we're in the area, maybe take another crack at that as well. So, that is all for the future. Until then, thanks for watching. This has been Geoffrey Grow Geoffrey, and I'll see you later.